Adada State consists of the North Senatorial Zone of Enugu State and issues of local government. It presently has 7 local governments. We started this movement after the creation of Enugu State. We saw a significant injustice in the creation of Nwodo State and only Ebonyi State out of northern Igbos. 3 states were created in southern Igbo land, and only Enugu State was created in Ebonyi. And we felt this was unfair. Demographically, it was worse. In the present Enugu State, Adada State consists of 56% of Enugu State. If you take away issues of local government, Adada State will be 52% of Enugu State. But we have 1 senator representing us. We have 6 local governments, notwithstanding that we are more than 50% of Enugu State. The injustice cries forever. We approached the National Assembly under the leadership of Senator David Mark and subsequently under the leadership of Senator Ibrahim Lawan. We also approached the last constitutional conference headed by the former Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Idris Kutigi. That conference, in its report, recommended Adada State as the state to be created from the southeast. In this demand that we have presented to you, Mr. Chairman, there is 100% unanimity of our political representatives. I think the chairman is being distracted. The chairman, in compliance with the provisions of the Constitution, every councillor in every local government in the proposed Adada State signed to this demand. Every local government chairman signed to this demand. Every member of the House of Assembly signed to this demand. Every member of the House of Representatives signed to this demand. And our distinguished senator signed to this demand. Mr. Chairman, a state cannot be created if it doesn't have the potential for economic subsistence. First of all, our contributions to national revenue from Adada State will be gargantuan for the following reasons. We have oil reserves in Uzuwan, presently being horizontally drilled by my in-laws on behalf of my in-laws in Anambra. We have gas reserves all the way from the Adada towards Isuzu. We have untapped iron reserves. We have animal husbandry of homegrown Efibo, capable of being boosted to sustain livestock market for its breed for the whole of Nigeria. We have navigable sea in Uzuwan, where there is a confluence of the River Niger and River Benue. Our manpower resources, the only thing they know also is that we go to school. And because of that, Zik located the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. And so we walk from our father's house to the university. Mr. Chairman, Adada State will give us an opportunity to embrace development. Distinguished and honorable members of House of Representatives, I don't want to waste it. You have read our proposal. You are vast with these amendment processes. You have had debates on it, and that is why this committee was provided. We've written copiously for you. We beg you. Time comes when God gives you a position that imitates his image, so that you have judgment over your fellow men. As you embark on this task, please wear the crown of and be just in it.
As far as the creation of Adada State is concerned in general, it brings development closer to people. That's number one. But on the issue of Adada State, if it is created, we have a lot of minerals there. We have a lot of things that we can be on our own. In fact, I need to tell you that we definitely will not depend on the federation account which I pay every month, because we have gas, we have oil, we have talk about institutions and we have manpower. In the proposed Adada State, we have about up to 5 institutions. You have University of Nigeria, you have University of Nigeria, you have SMAC, you have Federal Government College of Education, you have College of Education Nwodo. So what I keep saying it, in Adada State, every kitchen, in Adada State, every kitchen has no less than 3 to 5 graduates. So human resources is not a problem there. So we are talking about benefit. That's what I'm telling you, and it's going to add to whatever you call GDP of both Enugu State and Nnia. Look, and the most important thing is that why we're asking for Adada State, every person here should understand. Somebody came here to talk about equity and whatever. We are saying that we are just the only state that should be created, and it will solve 2 problems at a time. And people don't realize this. Why we are saying it is that it's very essential that if Adada is created, you will discover that the internal imbalance which we are crying for. Somebody here was talking about Abia being carved out between Enugu and Abia State. It's not correct. I have a document, written by when they were looking for Enugu State, 1970, submitted to go on. That document divided Southeast into 2. And you discover that in that place, you discover that it is just pure unification. They brought back these people from where they actually belong. It's not about carving part of Enugu or carving part of Abia. You understand? And then the northern issue of northern Igbo land is about Wawa. Both of you here are aware that we have Wawa and that we losing also. You know that we are Wawa and Agbenu. Now, Southern Igbos, you have 3 states already. And somebody is telling me that you get the 6th state and you can give it to them again. Then the Wawa will remain 2. Then remember, you are talking about going to have what do you call it, regional administration. So how is anybody going to be part of that? Nobody will be part of that, because ab initio we are finished. If we accept to have 2 states and go and join Southern Igbo with 4 states and form a Southern administration, it's not going to work. You understand? Because they already have 3 states. The proper thing is that if Adada is created, we'll be 3-3. Then we'll join hand and talk about either Equity state or whichever state. And our brothers know this. They're just oppressing us. They have to know Adambra, Imo, and Abia. You know that Adada don't know. And then Ebonyi and Enugu is the Wawa people. So if you create another state in Southeast and send it to Agbenu, then they will become 4. Then when you talk about regional administration, Southeast administration, which is where they are going to, you expect that Wawa will come and join you with only 2 states? No, it's not going to work. And before, let me tell you, we have the constitution allows us to determine where we go. You know what I'm saying? We have boundary with South-South. We have boundary with North-Central. So if we are not giving the 3rd state and you create the 4th state and send it to that side, we definitely will not participate.